All right, you are tuned into the final session of NationBuilder website training. This time we will be going over the finances tab. So I'll go ahead and head that way. Before I start with finances, we did just finish communication, and I have a quick word about that as well. So one thing I meant to point out was that if you hit email when you're under the communication tab, you will find a quick report of your stats for all of your emails, send, open, click, bounce rates, any money coming in. Another portion to note is the workflows tab. This is a new feature, and it offers the ability to send an email series that can be triggered by action on your website. And if you've got information about NationBuilder workflows, please do reach out to the Global Clubs inbox. We're happy to send additional information. It can be a useful tool, and it functions very similarly to communications. Now on to finances. So as mentioned prior, your website has the capability to process payment. You do have to have a club bank account and connect to a payment processor. Our preferred payment processor is called NationBuilder Payments. It is a partnership between Stripe and NationBuilder, and it's managed internally to your website, which is very convenient. And so when you're looking at the Finances tab, you will see data on all the money coming in and what it's for. So this is where those donation tracking codes come in handy, because they are listed in the second column, and they tell you exactly what folks are paying for. So we see this first person just renewed their membership, and you can see the $55 fee and that it renews annually. There's a note there, and there's a note within the donation tracking code. The great part about these codes is if I click on one, it will generate a report of everyone who's made that similar payment. So everyone who's got a membership that is on auto renew of this specific standard membership type will be listed here. I can also drill down even further, and if I'd like to see how many people paid for this membership within a certain amount of time, I can do that as well. It also gives me running totals of money collected within that area. If I hit transactions, it'll take me back to the full list. And as you scroll down, you'll see there are transactions from a recent event, and you'll see that some donation tracking codes are missing, which means that they probably added the tracking code after having launched the event, which happens. But you do want to make sure you know where that money is coming from and that it's all accounted for. So we see all of these $5 transactions that we will have to do some research and make sure that we're matching them to the correct event. I've done that prior, so I'll be adding the rest of these after this training, but they all did come in from this Good Companies event that the club held. This portion is pretty straightforward. You can always export this data as well, similar to the People tab. The other thing you may want to pay attention to is where all the tracking codes are kept. So all of the ones that exist within the site can be pulled here, or you can create a new one in this area. The other area you should pay attention to if you're on NationBuilder Payments, which is what we recommend, is your payouts. There's a report of the money that is actually being sent to your bank account on a regular basis found in the payouts section. So that you can see exactly how many transactions, refunds, and after the fees for your payment processor are taken out, how much money is coming to your bank account. And that concludes this portion. If you have any questions about finances, setting up a payment processor, preferred payment processor, your club liaison, and the general Global Clubs team is here to help you. Please feel free to reach out to us at globalclubs@wharton.upenn.edu. Thank you for tuning in.